on my way to Aaron's house to start pulling apart the parts 4Runner that I got the other day, and I'm going to start swapping parts into here. But before I do that, to get some food because I'm hungry as dicks. Alright. So here's the 4Runner. The daylight now. I said that the interior, or I mean the exterior was mint, and it's not bad. But it's not that great either. I mean, doors and everything are fine, just the bumpers are actually roached. This tailgate's no good. I mean, I guess the rest of it's fine. Yeah, the rest of it's good. This front bumper, it's actually really unfortunate because these are actually worth something. The rust on that side's not bad, but that right there basically did that bumper in. There's nothing I can do with that. I don't know if I would ever be able to sell that. Anyway, I'm not swapping everything over today, but what I am taking today are the fender flares, and I'll need these parts as well. And as a matter, I imagine that they slip right over the running board that I have now. If not, then I guess I'll have to replace the entire running board. Then we come inside. Whoops. I'm going to see if I can't do the seats today. I'll try. And the fabric's a lot softer than the ones in mine. I'm going to, let's see. Oh yes, replace this. I'm missing this little door right here. And I don't think I can replace just the door. I think I have to replace this like entire piece here. I'm going to replace this little door because that's also broken on mine. And I might go ahead and take these out, but I don't think I'm going to replace them today because I want, like, you know, Windex and stuff to clean them up. I'll probably snag this because that's in a little better shape than mine. And that's probably it for today. Seats, I don't think I'll take the door panels today. But yeah, seats, and then these two, and then fender flares. Before I do anything though, anything at all, I've got to eat. Haven't eaten anything today. It's like 1 in the afternoon, so I'm dying a little bit. All right, front, what the heck? No, I don't need Wi-Fi. Front and back fender flares are taken off, at least on the driver's side. The back ones are definitely a pain in the rear compared to the front. But, you know, what do you expect with nuts and bolts that have been on a car since '99? I guarantee you they've never been removed before, but that side's off. Now I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, and the other side should be easier. The only thing I am questioning is how to get this off. You have two bolts right there, but then it's attached down here somewhere. Like there are two nuts underneath it, but those don't seem to be coming out at all. And this looks like it's kind of on there the same way, so we'll see. I mean, for all I know, I might have to replace the entire running board to get these trim pieces, but we'll see. If it comes down to it, what's this? If it comes down to it, I was thinking about taking the running board off anyway, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal. So I ran into a slight problem. I knew it couldn't have been easy. So you have two nuts here that hold this little plate right here, or that piece, but for the front end. The way that it's designed is the plastic part is kind of held on with these, and it's almost like a permanent fix. And then these two, these nuts down at the bottom, I mean, are supposed to come off. The thing is that you turn them and it just moves the entire thing with inside this little metal part right here, just moves around inside of this fender flare piece, and it's doing it the same thing on that one, and it's doing the same thing on every single one of them. So I'm not finding a way to actually get this off without breaking them or taking the entire running board off. So that's where I stand with this. Still baffled, have no idea where to go from here, except for to move on to the inside. But I'd really like to get this finished, I don't know, today. So I have officially resorted to taking the running board off. So I'll probably get the running boards off this one, then go to replacing some of the interior parts on this, and then take the running boards off this one later. Because they're kind of more of a hassle to take off than what I thought they would be. But once again, I'm talking about nuts and bolts that have been on a car for 18 years. So they're not going to be easy. But I think I mentioned before that I was originally planning on taking the running boards off this one anyway. So it's not really a big deal. But in order to get these off, I'm going to have to take the running board off. Which is kind of blowing a little bit, but it is what it is, boy. Nothing a few curse words and a slight slam with a hammer couldn't fix. Honestly, it kind of looks naked now. Hold on. Yeah. It's honestly going to take some... That's going to have to take some getting used to. I actually might take those running boards now. I don't know. But I'll probably do it at a later date. I don't feel like messing with it today. It's supposed to be nicer at the end of this week anyway. Reduction. So we're talking like MPGs. Also, need to fix that. Rust. It's also on the other side. So, they'd already just say the hell with it and go buy some real nice running boards for this thing, like ones that kind of tuck up next to it. That'd be dope, but that's hella money, so we'll see how I feel about it. I'll give it a few days. I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of just like it bare like that. I'm gonna throw this front fender flare on and see if I even like it. If not, I'll take it back off and freaking leave it like that. But if that's the case, this one's kind of a waste of my damn time. Other than the interior, I mean, that helps out a lot still, so. This side's fender flares and mud flap are done. And Aaron walked over and said it looks mint. I'm still kind of curious as to what he thinks of this thing without fender flares at all, though, because I thought it looked pretty freaking good. But we'll see. I actually just had new wheels coming in for it today. We'll have to go home and check those out, see what those look like. Should be looking grade A. I got the other side's running board off. Both the little chrome lips. I still need to take the mud flap off, and then still need to take the flares and everything off the other side of this one. And my electric ratchet died, and I don't have a charger or another battery, so now I'm back to doing it manually. Alright, I've been working on this thing for a while now. It's taken me a lot longer to get the fender flares on my silver 4Runner than I thought. But there's nothing new there. That's just how cars seem to work for not just me, but everyone. But like I said before, in order to get these trim pieces off right here, well, there isn't really a way to take them off. You have to take the entire running board off. But at the moment, I couldn't be happier with the way my 4Runner looks without the running board. So I'm still going to go ahead and snag those, just because they match up with all the fender flare parts. They are different, so I can't really use my running boards. Hence the reason I took mine off. And then this side doesn't have the fender flares on yet. I still need to clean these up, but super excited. I'm not going to get to seats today, but I probably still will fix that, and definitely that, because that's super easy. And I even took this part that trim part off of the other 4Runner, and I won't do it now because I want to clean it, and I don't have any materials to clean that here. But I'll take it home, clean it, and then probably put it on tonight once I get home. And like I said before, I have wheels at the house for this. They arrived today, so I'm super psyched to see those. I unfortunately don't have tires on them yet, so I have to wait until Monday to have those put on. But you know, I'm just psyched that they're there. So anyway, let me get back to putting these flares on. Alrighty, now got the other side all finished. I had to cut a little notch right here. This bumper's pushed up on this side, so I had to cut a little notch in there, and it's not the best job, but it's honestly like so small to like no one's going to notice. So, and totally forgot to record this, but nothing really exciting. Went ahead and replaced this, so that works now. And now I'm working on that, which is also super simple. If I really wanted to, I could probably go ahead and still replace at least the front seats, but I'm not too terribly worried about it right now. I actually might go ahead and do this one just because. But yeah, it's moving along. And now that's in. So the front part of my car is at least complete and in one piece, and it looks a lot better. I don't know why that bothered me so much, but I really hated that that was gone. This didn't bother me so much as it's just nice to have it working. And I actually totally forgot I was gonna replace this. I just have to find out how to do that. It looked like it may be, oh, you know what? I think it's those two screws right there. I'm gonna see if I can't replace that right now. Well, that concludes today of working on the 4Runner. I'm probably going to do this particular, or swapping everything between these two 4Runners. I'm probably going to make it almost like a series, or almost like different episodes, because there's just so much. I mean, I don't want, you know, the video to be an hour long of just me swapping things back and forth. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I swapped and what I still need to do. So we come over to my 4Runner. I put the fender flares on both sides, got rid of the running board. We come inside, fix the center console door. I also fixed this overhead door, whatever this is for. I think it's for a garage opener or sunglasses, one of the two. I fixed a light that was in there. One of the lights was burnt out. And let's see what else. Oh yeah. Come to the back, whoops. I fixed the cup holders. I fixed the ashtray, and come to the back. I also went ahead and put this in. Mine didn't have it, so I put it in this, in my, yeah, the other one didn't have it, so I put it in the silver one. I keep on saying my 4Runner, but they're both my 4Runners, so yeah. Took that out of the green one, put it in here. Just because, pretty much. I don't think I'll ever really use it. And that is, yep, that's it. That's everything. So I still have seats. I still have dashboard, instrument cluster. I was also, just because, let me go back here. Just because, going to swap this panel out just to get rid of this crack. It's really no big deal. If it poses too much of a hassle, then I'm not going to worry about it. Honestly, I was probably going to mount like a fire extinguisher right there anyway, so I'd be jacking it up anyhow. And then I still have the door panels, all 4 door panels. And once I'm finished with all that, it's pretty much finished. I'm also going to replace the center console. But I plan on getting wood trim to go around this entire thing anyway. So not all that matters, you know, that much. But there you have it. As swapped as it can be today, 4Runner, I think it looks a whole lot sicker. It looks like an off-road machine now. And once the new wheels are on it, wheels and tires, it is just going to be a demon, but I really, really like the way it turned out. I plan on just swapping those running boards over, but after I saw it without them, I was like, goodness, I might just leave it this way. Besides, like I said before, I have rust right there on both sides that I'm going to fix, and the running boards were in the way, so I'll probably leave them off, at least until that rust is fixed, and then I'll see about it from there. But thank you for watching. I'll get back to it in a day or so.
Alright, yeah.